day 30 of my Pinhoti Ben Mackay AT adventure. Last morning, I just woke up maybe 10 minutes ago, right as the sun's coming up. I've just been sitting here watching it get light out, thinking, reflecting. As miserable as yesterday was, and as excited as I am to be done. I will miss waking up to this in the morning, and the fresh mountain air, being in my hammock, just watching the world come alive. It's gonna be a while till I get to do that again. It was a nice night sleeping in this shelter. Definitely some mice running around. A couple I could feel were on my hammock straps at times, but no biggie. And the fog cleared out sometime in the middle of the night, and all the dripping has stopped, which is nice, so I won't get super wet today. And yeah, I'm just laying here for a few minutes, soaking it all in. If I'm remembering correctly, I believe this is where I spent the first night. In between that tree and that tree. Maybe that one. I remember being up behind the shelter a little ways. And I always wanted to try to stay out of the real flat spots where tents would like to be, and this one wasn't super flat. It's weird though, because the last time I was here, in the beginning of 2024, a year and a half ago, was 2,600 miles ago since I've slept in this spot. I've hiked 2,600 miles between the AT and the Pinhoti and the BMT, which is just kind of crazy to think about. Like, I have all those memories of that first night here and all the dumb shit I did and all the unnecessary gear I had, and then everything I learned over walking that way for 2,200 miles to Katahdin, and then now the 400-mile walk back here. I don't know. It's just interesting to think about how I've changed and how my gear and everything has changed, and who I am as a person is different now. It's cathartic to be back here. But now the sun is up and the time for reminiscing is done. I need to start getting ready and walking out of here, because although it looks beautiful right now, and it is, and it's quite a bit warmer, it feels, there's supposed to be some wintry mix or something coming in tonight, so I want to get into Amicalola ASAP and maybe make it for lunch if I can. This was my sweet little setup last night. I've never done this before because it's such an asshole move, but with nobody else here and the picnic table already out, I mean, I just couldn't help myself. And I'll tell you what, it was awesome. Absolutely worth the asshole move. Picnic table is still wet and has iced over, so I'll definitely need to watch out for some icy spots on the rocks and stuff. Goodbye, Stover Creek Shelter. Onward to Springer.
Into sunrise, off you drove to show this was just the beginning. I microdosed for months and months, dissolved my ego in the acid. Seven lovers, 7 moons, 7 days without speaking. How long could I keep it up before I started disbelieving? Oh, 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 oh. You postcards every day to remind us both that time is fleeting. I'm all alone here in many ways, deserted island, middle of the city. Oh, somebody up there must really like me.
Probably took me 6 hours when I started the AT, but it took me less than 3 hours coming back. That's the power of downhill and trail hikes, baby. I think this is the spot where I said goodbye to my family and started my AT through hike. Yeah, right here. I'll play that video maybe next to this one if I can. That's as far as I'm going today. I'm going up to the lodge, and then tomorrow I'll hike down all the way to the Arch at the Visitor Center before I leave. That's about how many miles I walked to get here. Oh, baby. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about. How do I look? Not too shabby. It's 30 days on trail. 430 miles or so. Definitely lost some stomach size. My hip belt's a lot looser than it was. Wow. Oh, I'm happy that it's over. And I'm sure in a week I'm gonna be sad that it's over. But right now, I'm still looking forward to warm food in the shower. Oh, and a beer. Oh man. I'm gonna jack this heat up as high as it'll go. And look at this fucking view. Hell yeah, this is called treating yourself, baby. Tomorrow I just gotta walk down there. And then Donkey Kong and Devil Stuff will come pick me up. Let's see. Leave no trace. take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, and just a little bit of graffiti. This is pretty cool for me because when I started my through hike, everything past the bridge south was closed, so we had to walk up this trail, and so I never actually got to walk all the way along the waterfall and do all the steps, so this is fun for me. And that is officially the end. Pinhoti BMT Springer, and all the way down to the approach trail. Astronaut out.